Hey family, it's been about a week or maybe 2 weeks, but I think I posted like 1 or 2 videos last week. But yeah, I just been working on some other things behind the scene with working, and I'm gonna get better though. I gotta at least start at least posting a couple videos a week still, besides what I got going on. I gotta make time for y'all family. But family, I just want to speak on like how I was reading this book I read every morning. I don't think I bring. Nope, it's on the side of my nightstand. I read. It's like had a date on it. The name of it's called God It's Me Again. I got it from Walmart, and it give you like different Bible verses from when you each day you wake up, and it have like some different scriptures with like a meaning of it, or some talking about the scripture. But y'all, I learned when dealing with it, don't matter if it's a relationship, friendship, or a situationship, it don't matter, y'all. When God want us to move and make that shift, when our time is up there, we have to move. If we don't, I learned, I done been through it, if we don't, because how we know it ain't God, I learned, as I'm on my new journey, things will be uneasy. You'll be feeling confused. There'll be a lot of chaos, and it just won't be peaceful. And at this big age, ain't nobody stealing my peace no more. And I'm not belittling myself to make nobody feel comfortable no more. I'm being me. I did that for years. Belittle myself or who I'm really I'm sorry, y'all, who I really am, because I wanted other people to feel comfortable, and I didn't want to make nobody feel no type of way because I'm there. Because it's like, y'all, I've been going through this all my life. Like, if I go to, it can be a job function, family function, it can be anything. And I'm not speaking bad on nobody because I'm too grown for that. I give God all my problems. But I'm just using this scenario. This a real life scenario though, but I got to use it. I'm sorry. But I can feel the energy when I walk in. People can be talking. They get to looking at me. It's crazy. But I learned when you got strong energy, it attracts people, and it make people that don't have a good spirit in them mad. And it really don't even be them, y'all. It's their spirit. We can't even be mad with them. I learned that. You can't be going back and forth with people because it ain't even the flesh. It's their spirit ain't right. And we have to work within self before it starts showing. If you don't work within self, it's gonna show outside of you. You're gonna be ugly towards people. You're gonna be feeling uneasy around good-hearted people, thinking they trying to get you or be, mean to you, or some whole time they there to help you, or they there to point to you in a good way. But you being nasty to them because your spirit ain't right. That ain't right. And God will allow you to be around these people for so long until he see that they're not going to get it right. So he wants you to move. And sometimes your heart will be so good. I know that's how mine was. You will still keep going around and be like, nah, that's just how they is. It might be just how they is, but now your time is up. God got to deal with them and send someone else to try to help them, see where they get it through them, maybe. But your time up. Because trust me, if you don't leave, God will make you leave, whether it hurts you or not. He'd rather for it to hurt you right then and there than later on down the line. Now you done held on to all this trauma, been going through all this trauma, and you get hurt at the end. No, God like, I'm gonna go and get you up out of there and let you go on hurt right now. Let it be over with in a little minute. You'll be all right. I got you. Just come to me. That's how God is. He'll go and get you up out that situation some type of way, whether it hurt you or not. I done been through it. Especially in that relationship I done been through for 10 years. Y'all, like I told y'all, that wasn't even no trauma bond. It wasn't no, I don't know, y'all, what type of bond it was. Like, we broke up so many times, like I said, and I ain't ashamed to say it. And we couldn't just, I don't know. Like, I ain't gonna say it was just me, because when I did act like I was through, but that's a tactic of how narcissist is too, because he's a good narcissist. I never disclosed nobody's name, but he was a good narcissist. They'll start trying to portray like you the bad person. and make it seem like the stuff that you saying they doing, make it seem like you the reason why they doing it to you. And now you get to feeling guilty because I did. Get to talking back to them, and for you know it, you're back. And that's how I was so many times, y'all. I'm being honest with y'all. I told you I'm not sugarcoating nothing. I did it for you. People call me crazy, dumb. She just don't know he doing this and that, or she know he doing this and that. Yeah, I went through all that. 10 plus years. It was like a little over 10 years, but that last year, yeah, we moved, and he had finally got a job for a little bit. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was wrong. I let him help me pay that rent. Well, now it's the deposit. He paid the deposit, and I paid the rent because I want this house so bad. But y'all, like I said, I was struggling a lot at that time, and I didn't have the rent and deposit. So he finally got a job, and he was like, I just paid. Oh, you will? Okay. But y'all, it was like at the time we was getting ready to move, I wasn't even just feeling him no more. God had already, like, I wasn't talking to nobody or nothing, you know. But God has just already moved them feelings. You know how you have strong feelings for somebody. It was like someone right. I don't know, it just wasn't right no more. Y'all, we got this house. We was good for about, I'd say about a month or so. It probably wasn't even a whole month. Then he invited friends. We barely moving up in there. You know, y'all, they kicking in and stuff. You know, at the time I was smoking and stuff too. So I was in and out the room. But the whole time I'm trying to get my house together. Cause when I moved, y'all, I try to put everything up the same day. Like, when we moved up here, my son like, Mama, go to sleep. I was up all night. Talking about people sleep. I'm putting pictures up, you know. Because when we first moved, we was in an apartment. And now we in like a duplex now. My next step is my home. I'm claiming that, baby. But y'all, yeah, so we was chilling and stuff. And it was like, I was always having this uneasy feeling. So y'all, it ain't like I really picked the argument, but he already know how I am. I don't like nasty stuff, and it was like, you know how the cigar guts get the filing and stuff. Clean this up. Yes, we made this like a little chill room, but at the same time, you ain't finna just make it nasty and then just leave and then think I'm supposed to clean it up because you know I'm gonna clean it up. That's why he was doing it, y'all, because he knew I was gonna come through and clean it up. But y'all, 2026, we ain't taking nothing from nobody. We ain't going through no bull crap. We gonna let God fight our battles. We not going back and forth with nobody. We ain't talking about nobody, because what is gonna get us? If we talking about these folk, we need to be trying to figure out a situation to help them. And if somebody come to you talking about what we finna do to help them, or leave it alone, because God do not like all that gossiping. He don't. And y'all, I was bad. I wasn't bad as just gossiping, but I was indulging in it. I told you, I'm gonna be real. I used to be the type like, girl, what happened? You know, be ready to see what's happening. I was nosy, y'all. I was just so nosy. But as I've been on my new journey, God don't like all that mess. What is it we taking out our, what is doing for us taking that little time out of our day? We could be working on a business plan, thinking about our future, thinking about 401k, thinking about our kids' future. It's a lot of stuff we can be doing than talking about somebody else when we can't help their problem. And their problem that we talking about ain't gonna help our problem. Or if we ain't in the problem at the time, because everybody gonna have a problem. I don't care who you is. Millionaires have a problem. And you might not have a problem at the time, so now you want to down somebody else, or even if you ain't downing them, you really slick ears because you talking about them and you ain't got no solution to help them. So all that 2026, ain't nobody got time for that. We bossing up all 2026, and we is staying close to God. We working on our health. We working out. We eating right, watching our calories. And y'all, I work out, but I was bad at fighting, watching my calories. I was having a real struggle fighting that. But now I just got to the point, because my weight started fluctuating. I'm like, I'm in the gym every day. It's because I ain't counting my calories. I'm thinking because I'm eating a little bit here, then all that little snack, and I'm eating a little small snack, but it add up. So y'all watch that, because I'm counting these calories now. Because I ain't finna be in this gym every day, all day. Well, I ain't gonna say every day, all day, but every day, at least 6 days a week. I don't work out on Sundays at all. But at least sometime I might skip Saturday, but I'm in there 6 days a week, faithfully. But family, I love y'all. Like, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see y'all in the next video.